Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everybody. Today at the Real Estate Roundtable, we have a special guest from Crescendo Worldwide, Sayali, and thank you so much for being here. We're really happy you're here to talk a little bit about what is it that Crescendo Worldwide do and how it relates to real estate. So looking to learn more from it. Thank you so much. Would you please go ahead with your presentation? Thank you.
Thank you, Ellen, for introduction and introducing me to the team, as well as thank you, Doug, for giving us opportunity to present. And I'm excited about this webinar because real estate kind of now, we are majorly looking into that industry. So, of course, I would like to discuss on. I will focus, of course, introduce about Crescendo Worldwide as well as some opportunities in Indian market. Okay, and how Global Chamber and Crescendo together can take this industry ahead, and what different things we can do it in India or even international market in terms of finding the right investors or HNI who are interested in real estate industry for investment. So allow me to share my screen. Just give me a minute. Okay. Is my screen visible to all?
It sure is. Looks great. I love the logos too.
Yeah, thank you. So yes, talking about Crescendo Worldwide, yes, we are leading management consulting firm and majorly into trade and investment. So today I'm going to cover these few points, introducing about Crescendo Worldwide, then economic outlook for India, collaboration with Global Chamber, upcoming events, and as well as more opportunities. Okay. So talking about global network of Crescendo Worldwide, we are an Indian company based in Pune. Pune is just 3 hours from Mumbai by road. And here we have almost 150 plus people overall, wherever Crescendo has a presence. Other than that, we have our offices in Germany, in Hanover, then as well as Dubai when it comes to Middle East or GCC market. And for Americas, we have a representative based in Michigan. And other places where we have highlighted with the flags, those are the markets where we are quite strong. We have some places we have a partner, some places we have our, as in Pune, we have dedicated team for every specific continent. So these are the market we are currently well connected with the corporates and as well as the government bodies. We are 15 years old company, and these are the different milestones what we have achieved in terms of FDI facilitation, trade facilitation, and through which employment generation. We also have different certifications. As our team is our strength, and collectively, if you say 150 plus people, so collectively we have 500 years of experience. Okay. We are not just into trade and investment, but you can see the different divisions we have in Crescendo, like international ventures, business development, events and roadshows. So where we support these investment organizations or trade organization as well as individual corporates, okay, for reaching to their targeted audience by using Crescendo's extensive network. We are sector agnostics, but on the screen you can see the major industries Crescendo strongly working, okay, like automotive, manufacturing, ICT, life science, and like I said, that infrastructure and real estate is again one of our targeted industry, and we have also conducted some of the events related to that. Then economic outlook. So let me just brief you on India's current economic landscape and why it continues to attract global investors' interest. India remains one of the fastest growing major economies, supported by strong domestic consumption and sustained public infrastructure investment. Government initiatives such as Make in India and PLI schemes are fast tracking manufacturing across electronics, semiconductors, EV, and core industries. A stable regulatory environment opened FDI policies okay, and large-scale infrastructure development combined with skilled workforce and a vast consumer market position India as a global hub for manufacturing and business expansion. Okay. Speaking on Indian real estate industry, of course, India is the real estate sector is a core economic driver, okay, where you can see the interest is coming from domestic as well as international capital due to demand, economic growth, and evolving asset class, okay. Talking about opportunities area, on the commercial real estate front, India is witnessing strong momentum across multiple asset classes. Okay, office and flex spaces are seeing significant growth. Okay, with co-working and flexible offices recording a sharp surge in leasing, largely driven by technology and service companies, while Grade A office continues to attract global institute capitals. Okay, then industrial, logistic, and warehousing assets are in high demand, supported to supply chain diversification and the rapid expansion of e-commerce. At the same time, retail and mixed use developments are evolving in urban centers, and the growing REIT market is improving liquidity and opening commercial real estate to wider institution and long-term investors. Okay. Talking about international investment in Indian real estate market, India attracted almost 3.5 billion foreign investment in first half 2024, ranking third position at Asia Pacific region for land and development site investment. Major investors are from Singapore, the United States, Canada, Japan, and UAE. And cross-border investment flows strength on commercial and industrial real estate market. Now, top overseas property markets, like majorly here, as this Globinar is mostly focusing on real estate side, so you can also see the current major investment by individuals happening in this market. So these are the priority market for HNIs and ultra HNIs, like Dubai, okay, United States. And when it comes to US, they are focusing major states like New York, Los Angeles, Houston, Miami, and Dallas. Okay, then London, as well as that a lot of the community based in UK, right? So of course, UK is again one of the targeted market of these individuals when it comes to the real estate investment. Then Southern Europe, you can see Portugal, Greece, Spain. Then Singapore, Canada, Malaysia, Thailand, and Australia. These are the top markets where currently Indian individual are investing in real estate, okay, or the properties, you can say. Now, what Crescendo has done in real estate, because of the NDA, we cannot show the logo, but of course, this is the major or the big player from UAE. For them, we have arranged last year 2 road shows, and as well as followed by the investors one-on-one meeting. So we did these road shows in Mumbai and Pune. Okay, so this including that, and there we have not gathered the crowd, but only the potential investors, okay, who came and met those those big names. And there, out of this 50, almost 50% of them have invested or they bought the property in UAE. And I'll take the projects what they did, they are doing currently. Maybe you have heard about Mercedes Benz, which is again one of the player from UAE. They are doing. Then even Bugatti, okay, project they are doing. So of course that is the player to whom we have supported, to get the investors to buy the property from UAE. Other than this, Crescendo is also focusing on, supporting investment promotion agencies and IPAs for investment attraction. Okay, so this is just the case study of state of Washington, where we have, announced the Indian Aerospace Supplier Park, and we are promoting them in India by doing some marketing promotion, investor conversion by, doing site visit and all. And for that, to get that conversion, we do outreach program like road shows and webinars and investors meeting. Okay, and you can see some glimpses over here. Other than that, Crescendo, as we have international venture division, so there we have OEM division. There we support them for global expansion. So this is again the big player from Korea to whom we have supported them to get into the Indian market partially, but as well as its biggest role we played also in supply development. Same, the biggest name from India is one of the OEM from India. They have acquired, two groups from Turkey where they have invested almost $700 million of investment. These are few case studies of Indian companies investing in Germany. Now, why I'm showing these case studies in this Globinar, because the company who are investing, or the formation they are doing, they are also looking for the properties. Okay, so they do major investment in buying properties as well. So this is again one of the targeted group when it comes to the real estate we are focusing. Okay, then these are some collaborations as well. Okay, even we can support to have the collaboration. So these are just the case studies of some of the manufacturing companies to whom we have supported for joint venture technology tie-ups or contract manufacturing. Then other than that, Crescendo also have extensive experience in organizing trade fairs, okay, or any exhibitions. If you are visiting, then we can organize B2B meeting. We are not an event organizing company. Our major focus is in getting the right companies on table or the investors on table. Okay. Yeah, these are some glimpses of the exhibition, and we are also participating one of the major exhibition, which I'll show you in my next slides. Then G2G collaboration also we do support. Now, yes, the major discussion I would like to highlight about the collaboration between Global Chamber and Crescendo Worldwide. So we have open strategic alliance for global expansion and investment desk, okay, and where we are focusing or like supporting Global Chamber chapters, like jointly to organize some inbound or outbound delegation targeting key region like ASEAN, Africa, GCC, and the other markets. Leverage Global Chambers city chapters, okay, using Crescendo global offices for the execution of the global projects. Then of course organizing some road shows and forums, okay, that is again under this desk we are highlighting. Then some webinars and roundtables where we can organize some we can select some topics, and on that we can organize some webinars where we can invite the the targeted audience for any specific market, okay, which we can target, okay, for this. Then our Crescendo to act as an advisory arm to all the members, okay, or the chapters, you can say, for their export promotion or new market entry. Because as you have seen on the first slide, that Crescendo has a good presence in many countries. So we can use those networks to enter into the market. Then joint venture, okay, then technology transfer. If any of your connections or are interested in that, so we can jointly support them for this for these services. Then, as you know that nowadays AI and digital platform is booming, so Crescendo is also developing and developed, you can say, auto matchmaking tool where you don't have to wait for or search for any specific lead. You can automatically find the lead on that, and you can have the communication. And of course the chapters or the market where we are working or any specific project we are working, okay, that chapter will be getting the online dashboard of this to track the leads, to see the progress of that whatever the activity we are together planning. Now talking about the upcoming events, so Crescendo Worldwide and Global Chamber, this is our first joint project we are doing. Crescendo, GIC Global Investment Convention is Crescendo's flagship event, which we are doing since 2020. Now 14th edition is happening in India again. Last year we used to do virtual, but since 2020, 22, we are doing it hybrid. First we did in Hanover, last year we did in Mumbai, and this year again we are doing in Mumbai. Reason why these 2 years we selected India, reason the outflow of FDI has been increased from India. So that's why we have again, we are also doing this. So these are the major government agencies are participating, okay? And means what we have discussed last week, me and Doug, that we are inviting global chamber chapters from India, as well as if in international, if you are interested to join this investment convention, please, you can write us anytime and we can register you for this, conference. Now for real estate, this is again good chance to connect with the Indian companies, because these are all the companies we are inviting. Those are all interested in international expansion. And like I said in my previous slide, there we are also targeting those groups, because those are also the potential investor when it comes to the property buying. Okay. And we are expecting 500 to 800 plus investors coming for this conference. So anyone of you is interested to join this, please write us anytime, and we are happy to enroll you for this conference. Okay, and of course, Global Chamber and Crescendo, has already declared that yes, they are partner in this. Okay, and it is allowed Global Chamber chapters to join this, and you can use that platform to increase your network, to increase, or supporting your companies or any of your client to get connected with the right companies. This is the past edition, last 2025 edition glimpses. Then upcoming events, what we have other than GIC, I'm also in discussion with Doug on the Hanover Messe and Select USA. We are exhibiting, Crescendo Worldwide is exhibiting in Hanover Messe. We have our we are co-exhibitor with City of Hanover, because we are representing them and we always exhibit with them. So we are also in discussion with Doug on that, what best we can do, during Hanover Messe. We can invite chapters from Europe, to join and, have some networking event in the pavilion of City of Hanover, and similarly Select USA. So it is under discussion. So very soon, once it is finalized between Crescendo and Doug, then definitely we will be circulating that to you, and anyone of you can join these events. Other than this, this is our 2026 calendar. These are the exhibitions. Some of them we are exhibiting, some of them we are visiting. So these are major exhibition we Crescendo participating or exhibiting. For real estate, I will suggest, you can also visit like smart cities. There are major real estate players, and the, government bodies are, participate. So any one of you is interested, they can also be a part of that. So these are the major exhibition. These are the international exhibition Crescendo is visiting or exhibiting. Okay, so yeah, so in IMO, Anuga, Jitex, again in Dubai we are exhibiting. Okay, then Semicon Taiwan we are just traveling. Okay, but yes, we can arrange something if anyone means the chapter from Taiwan, we are happy to arrange some events over there. Then Fronbo UK, our team is visiting with the state of Washington, as we are representing them. So we will be visiting, we are going along with them. So yes, this is all about Crescendo and our upcoming plans, and some highlights about the real estate. So feel free to ask any queries, and I'm happy to answer those.
Thank you so much for the presentation. So a couple questions. You were talking about the Global Investment Forum. Is it a hybrid model this year, or is it going to be only in person?
Hybrid we are providing, but yes, the hybrid also we are giving, but I need to check that for the online visitors how they are going to attend the conference, because the conference GIC is not open for all. Only invitees can attend the conference area. Okay, exhibition is open, but conferences, we are keeping it with the only for the invitees. So Ellen, I will get back to you on that. That how is the registration process for the online participation to hear the conferences. Okay, but definitely there is a hybrid event will be also there participation, but I just need to check that how the things will work in that.
Okay, and a couple of things. I think I would also like to get an idea of your background, how you get involved with Crescendo Worldwide as a VP. So maybe you can also introduce a little bit about yourself, what you're doing. Yes.
Yes, so I'm with Crescendo Worldwide since last 11 years. Okay, and my background, I'm an IT engineer. Okay, and I completed my engineer during in 2008. But that time, a recession came, and so I have entered in economics, and I was studying for the state level examinations and all. I have also took some courses and all, and then I did work in some of the firms, and then I entered means in 2015 I have joined Crescendo Worldwide because that was the interest I was looking for, majorly connecting with the major foreign economic development boards and all. And yes, 2015 we started actually focusing. Crescendo formed in 2010, but actual this investment division support and all aggressively we started in 2015, right? So the government division is you can say it's my baby. And so that's where we started aggressively. We reached maximum government agencies, and if you see it on our website, you can see that different government agencies we are working and successfully given them return of investment they are looking. And I think so whatever I have learned in those years, it is useful now, when it comes to the considering understanding the economic development organization need, their challenges, even in side of a corporate, when it comes to the investment, what different challenges they face when it comes to the investing in different countries, considering their policies and taxations and all.
Yeah, exactly. And I think, to understand, navigate all those, it is important to have the conduit to help out with regarding those things. And also want to get an idea because it seems like there's a lot of project that you just share with us. And also you see a lot of new trends that's coming down the pipeline. You mentioned about, smart city and all these different things. Maybe can you share with the audience, in terms of opportunities and where you see, maybe share with the audience, like what do you see as like a future trend and investment opportunities from all the people you've been in contact with? Yeah.
Are you asking about from India to international market?
Yes, India to
Okay.
international market.
If you have, means I can see there are some Indian faces as well. Shankar is also here. Hello, Shankar. And means that currently since last 2 years, if you see the FDI flow has increased a lot from India to international market. However, current situation, or you can see current situation with India and other markets, every day something new is happening, right? Between India and the major markets, whether it's the US and all, so Indian companies are looking, major markets like Middle East, okay, even Africa, Latin America, okay, and for their new business expansion. I'm not talking about whatever business they have, but the new business expansion. Other than that, means we have also, means last month we have done one survey about, considering Indian investor, are they looking for shifting their base from US to other markets? But it is really strange that nobody want to shift their base from US to other markets. Reason why they want to keep those businesses going, because it took decades and decades to establish themselves in that market, getting the customers and all. They know that things will change later, right? So and I think so one of the reason also, China plus one strategy. Okay, nowadays everybody is looking, and post pandemic many things have changed. Okay, means I'm into this business myself since 11 years, or Crescendo more than 15, right? Before pandemic, many companies used to take a lot of time to declaring their international expansion. Okay, but post pandemic, of course, pandemic came with advantages and disadvantages. But nowadays we have seen that even startup companies, if they have funds, they are not taking much time for the investment, right? So I think so this is again a good opportunity as a real estate, because real estate is a booming market, not in India but everywhere. Everybody is buying properties like anything, because everybody is earning. So means I will suggest, try to reach more to your targeted audience. If you use, and world come to know the importance of social media platform in pandemic, right? If you use a social media platform correctly, targeting right market, then definitely you are able to reach to the right companies or right audience who are really looking for such kind of a property to buy. But in market like India, Indians, they have money. Okay, so but it is very important to reach those audience, and that's why we proposed the chapters, they can come and attend GIC, put in front of them what best benefits they are getting by investing in the property.
Yeah, that's great. Thank you so much. And also, I think Paula from Portugal, you have
Yeah.
a question. Go ahead, Paula.
Yeah, thank you, Helen.
Hello.
Thank you, Sayali. I didn't watch since the very first moment. I got a bit late, but thank you for your presentation. It was very, very useful. And I'd like to ask two things. First, I really have interested in participate in that forum you mentioned. And if we will have access to your contacts, I will email you. And I work in property in Portugal. I advise purchasers to buy properties in Portugal, residential and commercial. Okay.
Okay.
And I would like to ask you if does Crescendo has any connection, direct connection with Portugal? What are your activities with Portugal?
Okay, so we used to work with Portugal Chamber of Commerce. Okay, mostly it is related to trade side and as well as investment, I will say, because when we did GIC in Hanover, in Germany during Hanover Messe, that time Portugal Investment Promotion Agency, they participated. Okay,
I
to
accept.
promote different major industries. And then second is Portugal Chamber of Commerce. We used to be their consulting partner, where we used to support individual Portugal companies, for connecting them to the customers. If they are traveling any country, then organizing some meetings with the customers, meeting with the buyers, So only that type of a relation what we have.
Institutional collaboration, let's say.
Yes, and I forgot to mention. I don't remember the name, but yes, there is one institute from Portugal. They came to India to promote about their courses. That they wanted to tie up with some of the institutes. They want to meet. They want to understand that how it is welcoming, international courses in Indian market, right? So that time we organized some of the institute meetings for them. So only that is the type of the different experience what we have. But Paula, it will be good if you are interested. Please, you can visit GIC as a global chamber. We have joining hands for this event. So the chapters from whether it's from Europe or US or also from India, you can be a part of this. You can use that platform, like I said, to get connected with the companies, to sell your services or the properties like that.
Okay, I will. Thank you so much.
I just open up. Does anybody else have any questions? Wow.
I,
Not too many questions today, but Sayali, really appreciate your presentation. And also, I just wanted to mention that even I'm residing Vancouver, Canada, and also I do a lot of business also in the US too. And I just wanted to share that, we were talking about the number of companies, investors from India coming to, North America, right? It's always been a huge market for them.
Yes.
And one thing I've noticed recently, there's a lot of like the International Cricket Association expanding into into Canada and US. They're actually working a lot with a lot of the local, economic development in those areas to open up cricket stadiums. So when you start looking at those popping up, then you know that there's a huge population and also a huge
Yes.
demand in terms of the need and also investment opportunity over there. So I just wanted to share that. That's something
Sure.
I've started seeing. So it really that's why I think there's a lot of opportunities out there for everybody. Yeah.
Yes, and even if any one of you is looking for any specific, project, have specific project and looking for collaboration, please feel free to write us anytime, and we can, support to connect with the right our network companies, who can be your potential customer or potential partner.
Yeah, that's great. And Doug, I see your hand. Oh, your hands is up. Go ahead, Doug.
Thank you. Saili, I wonder, could you talk a little bit more about the investment convention in terms of what you're looking to accomplish and how the 2 or 3 days are split out? How should one of the Global Chamber members, particularly in real estate, look at that conference? Who would they meet and what can they get out of it?
Okay, so speaking more about GIC, so it is happening in Mumbai in Sahara Star Hotel. It will be 3 days event, 25th, 26th, and 27th of Feb. Okay, day one, 25th of Feb, it is only for the conferences, panel discussions, and as well as the exhibition. So, like I said in the start, that conference is only for the invitees, and the exhibition area is open for all. When I say exhibition, exhibitors are all the government agencies, okay, not companies or no one, but yes, and we have some sponsors, okay, but majorly the exhibitors are the government organization who are participated with the different packages, okay. And conferences, there will be inauguration, some government official will come, then every government organization, they will be getting 20 to 30 minutes of a time to present about their country, their region, opportunities for Indian investors, okay, the government support, incentives and schemes and policies and everything they are speaking on. So 9 to 5, this session will be going on, okay. After 5:30, we are starting preparation of gala dinner. Okay, so gala dinner starting from 7 to 11, where we are again, gala dinner is only for the invitees, but gala dinner we are inviting major consulates, government bodies, and the medium and large scale companies. Okay, so so this is how, and then there will be a cultural activities, or the dance performance, where you are able to see the Indian culture. Okay, so that is the first day event. In first day, what all chapters will get, of course, like I said during my presentation, the companies with whom, we are invited for this GIC, all are looking for international expansion. Okay, and international expansion means having maybe manufacturing unit, assembly line, or sales office, or like that. And there are chances for real estate companies who are selling the properties, they can be your potential customers. So there you are able to, and even many times, we have seen that people are with money, means we have observed when we did that roadshow in Pune and Mumbai for one of the player from UAE, that many of the Indian individual or HNI, they don't know about that, that what good opportunities they have in terms of buying the property. Okay, so unless you speak, they will not understand. So because Indian individuals, they are not much into, if you see the Indian culture, they will not put their efforts to learn something new. Means of course they learn something new, but every day something new has been changed, announcing that government are also announcing different things in terms of whether in some countries you cannot buy property, but it is not with all the countries, right? So you need to tell them that what best, for example, Paula, you said that you want to come, so people maybe they will think of investing in or buying some property in Portugal, because it's not only for their stay, but they rent it out. Major Indian investors in UAE just to rent those, or they buy the property and then they sell that in a double amount. So that's how the people currently investing or making things, or you can say simply investing in different markets. So there you get the opportunity to meet. Okay, even some of the companies, if you are interested in building the infrastructure for major project like industrial parks or like that, then even you can meet some government organization, okay, some ports, so where you can discuss the possible big projects of related to industrial park development or some big project development. Even if you are interested, maybe we can also invite some of the real estate big players from Mumbai as well, where you can meet and discuss some collaboration opportunities. Okay, second day, what we have planned is first half of the day is a training for all IPAs, where we are telling them that how they can attract investment from India, because every market is different, business culture is different. Okay, so you need to do some changes while approaching the Indian investors. So there we are going to train them that what things they have to change or undo, you can say. Okay, while approaching the Indian investors. Second half of the day, on day 2, we are organizing one-on-one investors meeting. Those will be the pre-scheduled investors meeting. Okay, so that's how we are organizing, but that is again for the investment promotion agency. Third day, we are taking all these IPS to the major players of Mumbai, like Reliance. I don't have the list in front of me that which players we are visiting, but yes, there will be a JNPT port for sure, and some of the big players, to understand that how this big player work, what they think about the international expansion. Okay, or where they see that the Indian industry is growing in next 3 years or 5 years down the line. Okay, so and there you are able to see and understand what currently, even if you need for that specific day. Okay, maybe we can also arrange some of the property visit if you want to see. Okay, but that is again depend, but major I want you to focus on day 1, because there you don't have to go anywhere, everybody is coming there, right? So maybe you need to come with the big box of your business card to give it to the audience. But yes, if anything I have missed out, you can ask me.
Thank you, Sayali. That sounds like a jam-packed event, for the 3 days. Yeah, thank you for the rundown. And Etho, you have a question? Go ahead.
Hi, Evelyn, can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you. Go ahead. Yeah.
Okay, let me introduce myself. I'm Ethel from Ghana. I'm a researcher and also a consultant in the area of trade and investment. I was just curious, listening to Sayali's presentation. What are some of the opportunities that are available, and whether or not Indian investors are looking into expanding, especially when it comes to real estate, looking into the market space and the market share in Africa? What are the innovations that are available? I'm just thinking aloud and wondering if investors are also looking to expand into Africa. Thank you.
Yes, good that I'm hearing for Africa market, because since last 2 years we are working on Africa, and major means even yesterday I was in Delhi. I met three high commissions in Delhi. Okay, and yes. There are, like I said, in between that currently Indian companies are looking stable markets, and one of that is Africa, because Africa is now developing. Okay, and there are good opportunities for them. So of course, last GIC we have Cameroon as a host country. Okay, and they were looking for investors in real estate, or you can say the infrastructure development. So they want, and we took them to JNPT port because they want to develop a similar port in Cameroon. So they were looking for such a big developer from India, okay, who can come and invest the that in infrastructure with the supporting hand of the government. Okay, so they are already in discussion. Other than that, even infrastructure related to telecom. Okay, so that is again one more thing. Then we have also seen some of the interest coming for South Africa as well. Okay, so especially for real estate companies from India, so they are interested and willing to join hands, not just going individual as an investor, okay, but most likely they are interested to join hands with the players who are already based there, and together investing or taking those government projects. Okay, and other yeah, that is what we have currently in real estate, or the infrastructure development, Africa projects, because the big delegation came last year from Cameroon, and majorly they were looking investors for infrastructure development.
Okay, but a follow-up question, if I may. But are
Yes.
you also looking into private partnership, not just in terms of governmental collaborations, but
You're
also
talking about private partnership.
partnerships
Yes,
as well?
yes,
Okay.
yes. And we had multiple calls as well, some of the private partners in Africa as well, because nowadays we have seen the trends are changing. Initially, it was like government and invest, like government is doing everything, but nowadays government don't want to take that headache, and they are working as a PPP model. Okay,
Mhm.
so and even some of the project totally handled by, means we are working, we are in discussion with one of the Sri Lanka free zone. Okay, so that is 100%, or you can say 80% is almost by the private partner. Okay, and some of them are private, especially when it comes to Philippines. Okay, we have recently done a meeting with Philippines, and they are the private partner, and they are looking for joint partner to develop their industrial park, for the infrastructure and all.
Yeah. Okay, thank you.
So anytime, Ethel, if you have any queries, or if you have some, as you mentioned that you are consulting trade and investment. So if you have such partners, and if your partners are looking such joint venture or collaboration or alliances thing, then we are happy to discuss on that.
Okay, I would definitely send you an email.
Sure, thank you.
Yeah.
Sayali, you did mention about, you have 150 partners worldwide. So would you mind expanding, in terms of the partnership, sort of what you're looking for, and some of the things that, the audience can learn more about the type of partnership expansion that would help you, to grow too?
So 150, those are our employees, what we have. Those are not partners, but those are the employees, our team. So we have a huge team. So 150 people we have. But other than that, like I said, we have partners. Majorly, we collaborate with, when it comes to the partner, you can say like Ethel, she is into trade and investment. So that is again one of the targeted group when joining hands. Then as well as the individual corporates as well. Those are majorly into working on a big projects. There they need some collaboration partners and all. So that's where we get collaborated. Then other than this, you have seen major our activities into trade and investment. Okay,
Mhm.
and there we also work with the individuals who have a very good network in that specific country, because as we work with the government entities or the trade organization associations and chamber, we do multiple delegations in major countries. Okay, not just targeting India. Of course, India is our home country, our headquarter based in India, but we are also international events we did. Okay, we do. So there we collaborate with the consulting firms, and it is industry specific. Some countries we have multiple partners as per the services they provide, as per the industry they are into, right? And some countries we have exclusive partnership. Okay, so there because if that specific thing only we are looking for that market, then we just sign the exclusivity for that. But like I said, we also have international venture division where we support individual corporates for collaboration and all. So it is not always necessary that Crescendo is only looking for partners who are big in size, big in network, but we are also open for the collaboration of individual who can be a face of Crescendo worldwide in that specific market, and supporting our corporates or our companies who are interested in that market. Okay, and that of course it should be win-win. So we also have the commercial engagement majorly when it comes to the project to project, okay, working. So that's how we work.
Okay, that's great. And I just want to say thank you so much. And I know Crescendo is partnering up with the Global Chamber, and,
Yeah.
and I really appreciate your presentation. And I think Sayeli has put her contact information in the chat. So if anybody is interested in learning more about Crescendo Worldwide or joining the Global Investment Convention, please reach out to her. And then, of course, Doug, I know we're sort of running short on time, so I'll hand the mic back to you. Thank you.
Anything new with you, Ellen?
Oh, yes. Well, I think we just had the Toronto convention. I have to say that was very informative and it was a lot of fun. And I just wanted to share with everybody, if you have a chance to look into the webinar regarding investing in Canada, there's a lot of opportunity and available. And maybe Doug, you can also share a little bit about that. And of course, I mentioned to you, I was at the ICSC meeting. So it was very informative, learning a lot of the new trend in the retail sector industry and also what's happening worldwide in terms of the trends too. And those, people always think like the retail stores, you walk in, you buy stuff and you walk out, but that's not how it works nowadays. They are trying to create like experience lifestyle where people walk in, they stay there, either they stay there to do yoga and then they have coffee there and then they can shop there. So they want you to stay there basically 24/7. So you don't leave the store. That is sort of the trend that the future malls and also the shopping experience that they're trying to create. So it's really interesting that, as consumers, with AI, with all these technology, things are changing, but we're also noticing that people still want to feel and meet people and have association, meet people face to face. And that's the reason why we have these conventions, we have all these events, so people can get to know each other, meet each other. And oh, Anita, you have a question. Go ahead.
Well, just something you just said, when talking about ways to keep people in the malls. I used to live in what's called the Inland Empire. For anybody in the Southern California area, it's where it's super hot. And I worked in cardiac rehab in a hospital. And of course, we needed our patients to be walking, but it's 110 outside. You can't really do that. So the malls open at like 7 in the morning in the area. They're air conditioned and they have organized groups that, so people can do their walking. So integrating daily life into things in the malls where you want things to be nice and cool, that's another thing. It could be snowing, it could be super hot, whatever it is. They can become kind of little epicenters of activities for different groups.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, some of the ones I've seen recently too, they've been implementing, pickleball, activity core within the mall or like volleyball. Like they're just trying to, you can put your kid at the activity and then basically you can start walking around the mall to start shopping and then, after you're done, you come back to pick up. It's like, it's just the concept. It's just like they want your life to be there. It's really different style that people are trying to create, like the experiential style. Yeah.
So in Palm Springs, when I was growing up, my grandparents lived there. They used to have an ice skating rink in the mall in Palm Springs, which is ideal because it was 120 degrees outside. So of course we were there skating like every other day.
Yeah. No, that's great. Thanks for sharing. Thank you. And Doug, I'll hand the mic over to you to close up. And thank you so much for inviting Sayali to be here. I think it was really informative. Learned a lot from her. And then everybody, please reach out to her if you have any questions or would like to learn more about Crescendo Worldwide. Thank you. Go ahead, Doug.
I haven't figured out yet how to pronounce Siley's last name, but I will. But I got a helpful hint that it's rhymes with smiley. Siley.
You can call me Ingavle
That sounds
or Ingavle. Mix with Ingavle.
great.
So that is fine.
I understand because I get all sorts of things, even for Doug and Douglas and dog and doe and all sorts of things. And Brunke, don't even get me started. So I appreciate the fact that we all, or many of us, have unique names. And so Siley is not so unique in India, but you are a unique person. Thank you so much for sharing today. Love the fact that we're collaborating. I love the conference that's coming up in February. I encourage our team to attend, and we'll be doing that separately. Happy birthday to Jim Huang. And even though he was not able to make it here, we'll be able to hopefully give him a shout out. Thank you all for attending. Amazing folks in the room like David Hyun and Rick Buss and so many others. Thank you all for attending. I encourage you to have a great rest of your day. And some of you are going to be starting to see the Semiconductor Summit information. It's in 2 weeks, 2 weeks from today. It's the 5th annual Semiconductor Summit. It's important from a real estate perspective because these companies are investing in land. It's completely changed the real estate market in the Phoenix metro area because of TSMC's investment. And we actually have a section of the 4-hour program on the 18th on real estate. It's led by a construction company. Daniel Zimmerman of Kraus Anderson will be moderating. And I believe we'll have 7 real estate leaders, both on the commercial and the residential side, as part of that program. And of course, we will have economic development leaders and business leaders as well, including from Intel, TSMC, and from the Samsung ecosystem, Amcor. So thank you, everybody, for attending. Ellen, you are amazing. Thank you for getting us together. I don't remember what we're doing a week from today in real estate, but undoubtedly it will again be fascinating and informative and useful for all of us. Thanks again, Siley. Thank you all. Have a great day.
Thank you, Ellen.
Thank you,
Thank you.
everybody.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you,
Thank you very
Paula.
much, Sally.
Thank you, David.